Let's figure it out.
Pulling it now.
3 in a car, 1 in a truck.
Valuable and adding value for your clients.
What's on this week, Phoebes?
Lots of installs this week. A couple of quotes tomorrow, one at 7 a.m. And new stock. We're going to unbox new stock.
7 penny installs?
7.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
7 with any. We generally have 2 at the moment that are booking in within a 24-48 turnaround. So yeah,
nice.
busy week.
Yeah, well, we just spoke to them about it and they went and did research and everything. That's where it started.
What are you guys talking about?
I was listening to a James Altucher podcast with a guy who wrote a book about the, what are their names?
The Winklevoss twins.
Winklevoss twins, who are
One's
the
from Facebook.
Facebook guys, and how they became the first billionaires from Bitcoin. Yeah, anyway, interesting.
Got a busy week. Phoebe just said 7 installs. What happens on a day like today when we don't have any installs?
Well, we're going to do a bit of a clean up around here. So
Bit to do around the warehouse.
Yep.
Do a bit of unboxing, some fixing.
just a chance to do the stuff that you don't always get a chance to do when you're busy. And then we'll do what we can to prepare for the week. So if we can get the truck loaded for tomorrow or get stuff ready, we'll do a bit of that as well. But it's, yeah, just catch up really. It's delivery. It was delivered to our house instead of the warehouse, so I've just made my trip to get all the goodies for the ladies to get out of the boxes.
What's in there?
I think this delivery is more accessories, some greenery, flowers, a few smaller things. So I don't know though, they're gonna have to open it up and check. I think the girls are gonna go up, take all these boxes up to the room up top there and open it up. We're gonna do a live video and they can give you their hopefully excited reactions as they open them.
We'll remember him.
Do you like those chairs?
Which ones?
The black ones.
Do you like these chairs? The rusticational.
Do you want to rank them? No, you have to be careful with what you put your name to because you don't get more than one chair.
Yeah, and I didn't even put my name to it, but I was a bit upset about
Candy
that.
occasionals.
You just knew I was going to come into business.
No, you put the Jake Canvas. Why do you say the Jake Canvas? Because he wanted to name something.
I wanted something that was in front of me, I'm like, I like it.
Do you like the J coffee table?
I don't mind that, but I feel like there's a better coffee table
He
out
doesn't
there.
want to waste his opportunity. He just packed up the cup.
Our dares delivery. This is our third delivery of our order we've done for our stock purchase for the differential year. So side tables, linen cushions, a floor lamp in here somewhere too. Actually, I've got more of those lamps that we like the ones from the baby ones. More of those.
Where's Russ going? Going to pick up some furniture for tomorrow's installs. So there's a few pieces that we need. Our warehouse is a bit low on a couple of things, so we'll go and get that stuff, and then when he gets back we'll be loaded up with or put our stuff on, so in the morning we just hit the ground running.
Hello. Cody with the phone. I don't like when Cody approaches.
We were talking about the grazing table and we're talking about the next event, Cody.
Yep. Talking about food, speakers.
Yeah, so we've got a really cool session planned next month. So we've got 2 of our really good agents. They'll be announced soon coming along. Doing agent panel. So anyone with questions,
Pick their brain.
send them through.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good night. And we're stepping it up a notch. We're gonna have stage and some mics and an amazing grazing table. Not that they haven't already been amazing, but thank you. Vanessa is up at a game. 2 installs and a pack up and getting some stuff from storage for a client. So this morning one's a nice big one for living spaces for Candy, and she's using some of our new art, and then Janessa gets to use her new chairs. She's very excited about that. Hopefully they fit and the unit's not too small.
These ones.
Yep.
And the new coffee table.
Oh, and yeah, and then your coffee table. Look at you. Janessa, Candy only got one piece of
This
art.
one?
Yep. Yeah.
So where are we going, Phoebe?
We're heading to Redburn Plains. There's a bit of a tricky formal living layout there, so when the girls have some tricky spots, they give us a call and we go out and help, which is nice to go out on site for a change.
Yeah, get out and about.
Yeah. This particular property is at Redburn Plains, which We've never installed out there before. The average prices of the property out there are a little bit lower than the inner city. So something we had to consider for the client was return on investment with their styling. So obviously it's a really big house. It's 5 bedrooms, 4 living spaces, a nice big outdoor space. So I've had to tailor a package to make sure that they get that return on investment there. It's different to what we normally do. But as long as you feel like it's the best for this house, then it's fine.
Okay.
I was interested to see where you're going to hang your art.
Got the small piece for there. When we came in, the occasionals are quite big compared to the couch, and I was just worried that it wasn't really balancing out well, especially with like a taller console table. So when I originally had it, I've had multiple arrangements, but it just didn't feel right in the space. It was blocking up, because it was quite a large space, and it just felt like it was blocking off too much of it.
Is we try to have generally sofa like opposing our occasionals and then have the console table on the opposite side. But in this space it didn't work. We also try to have the front of the sofa viewable when we walk through the entry, but because the wall is offset to the door, would mean that the sofa would overlap with the door. It just doesn't sit right when it does any sort of overlapping. But then those occasionals was sort of they just didn't sit right, did they? They weren't.
That's quite big.
Yeah,
Blocking too much of the space off.
giving this, so it's still a formal layout, but the console table works better because it looks more, this is where you put your TV. So it's a bit more of a nicer flow having your sofa opposite.
And you never have like a sofa in this area because that's like blocking off most of it.
Yeah, so if we have the sofa facing this way, it's going to form like a bit of an artificial hallway.
Yeah.
And completely, the whole point of having open combined dining, living, open plan is to have nice flow, open spaces and not really zoned spaces. So by keeping the openness, it keeps the open plan going, but it also makes it feel, I think it makes it feel more homely.
Yeah, and same with the coffee table, that's not something we normally do. We usually go alongside to the sofa, but again, that didn't work well with this space, especially with the bigger chairs, because it only sat between one.
So I think Candy's done beautifully. Put this one up.
Back to the warehouse on Tuesday lunchtime. Time for another home staging insider. Today we're talking, or you're talking about owning your own stock. Now I was telling you we're going to put this video up on Foxy TV, and you mentioned that there might be something else to add.
Yeah, I didn't really cover the quality control aspect. When I was talking about it with the Q&A session, we were going on about doubling down on your points of difference.
Yep.
But I think one of the biggest things for us for owning our own stock is also, and particularly for me, quality control. Knowing that I have the variety of furniture I need, the furniture that I'm sending to a client's place, particularly if it's an occupied home, it's not going to break, it's not going to fall apart. That I don't have to send a glass top dining table to or glass top coffee table to somewhere that has kids because you don't want it to fall off onto their feet. I can do that with a supplier, but then I have less stock available to me, and most of the time I'm put into a position where I have to hire a glass top something. So having my own stock lets me do that, plus enables the girls niches in their styling to shine. So we can buy stock that's going to suit the styles that they like and make it work to that rather than forcing pieces to work from a supplier.
There's a little bonus for you.
Yeah.
Now go and enjoy the original.
The boys at SMS asked what our thoughts on rental furniture are. So when we first started out, we made the decision to only buy all the soft furnishings, all the smaller stuff, the linen, accessories, anything that we could fit in the car. And that's how we started out. We only had the smaller stuff. We quickly realised, though, that the people who own the furniture in an install are the people who win. They're the people who are getting the most money. That's when we made the decision that for us to grow and to become the sort of business that we want to be, we had to own the furniture. And that was a decision that we had made within 3 months. We started buying the bigger furniture, but for that to work and for us to be able to afford to grow, we had to hire furniture. So we're really fortunate in that we've built a really great relationship with our supplier. I did mention it before, but for those who weren't on Pabs Brisbane, who we use, we are so fortunate. We obviously used a lot of their stock, and now we're in a position that we get good quality stock. We're not just left with drabs. So it's something that we really worked on, making sure that our relationship was up there, and it just works so well now. They can work in with our flexibility. So I am all for it, because it's really important for you to be able to build a team and build an actual business, rather than it just being something that we kind of just flowed through and did. And for us, building a business to us is something that we can go on a holiday later on and revenue doesn't stop. So that's why we've built a team, and so it's a lifestyle business in the end for us. It's something that it will continue going on without us being here. So that's the end point for our business, and that's a decision we made way back at the start.
The boys are back. Jake, how's your day been? I haven't seen you today.
Feels like we've been going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, well, it is. 2:50.
Yeah.
What time did you leave here this morning?
We would have left at 8 o'clock this morning. We were back here for half an hour in the middle somewhere. I think you were out and about. But otherwise, it's been a pretty full on day. We had two installs, one pack up, but we did have kind of from our pack up, we had to drop something back, so it almost was another leg of the run. So it's a good day though. All worked out pretty well, and a few things to get off the back of the truck now, and we'll be getting ready for tomorrow. We had to move a few things at the client's really big cabinet around some very tight hallways and indoor storage sheds, and we struggled with that, so I'm sure it would have been fun to watch, but other than that, it was all pretty smooth.
Hey Russ.